Imagine you're a nobody, just a printer in a grimy New York shop, ink on your hands, working late into the night. Then one job, one piece of paper, turns your life into a nightmare. You're hunted, watched, erased. This is the story of Joseph Baker, a man who printed the truth and paid for it. Stay with me. This one's going to linger. It's 1871. New York City is a beast, dirty, loud, pulsing with power. The air smells of coal and ambition. Joseph Baker is 34, a printer in the Bowery, a rough part of town. He's not rich, not famous, just a man who sets type, pours ink, and runs his press. He's got a wife, Eliza, and a baby girl. They live above the shop, scraping by. Joseph doesn't care about politics. He prints what he's paid for, posters, pamphlets, menus. But in 1871, politics cares about him. That year, the city's buzzing with an election. William, Boss, Tweed runs Tammany Hall, the political machine that controls New York. Tweed's a king, bribes, votes, power, all in his pocket. But whispers are spreading. Fraud. Stolen elections. People are angry, but scared. Joseph doesn't pay attention. He's got a job to do. One night, a man in a long coat comes to his shop. He's nervous, hands shaking, and slides a handwritten note across the counter. "Print 500 copies," he says. "By dawn." Joseph glances at it. It's a list, names, numbers, dates. Proof of voter fraud, tied straight to Tweed. He shrugs. It's just another job. He sets the type, fires up the press, and works through the night. By morning, the leaflets are done. The man pays and disappears into the fog. Joseph thinks nothing of it until the leaflets hit the streets. They spread like wildfire. Newspapers pick it up. Crowds gather, shouting Tweed's name, demanding justice. Tammany Hall is shaken. Joseph's name isn't on the leaflets, but someone talks. A week later, his shop door creaks open at midnight. Two men step in, no words, just cold stares. They smash his press, shatter his ink bottles, and leave a note. "Keep quiet or you're next." Joseph's hands shake as he reads it. He burns the note, but the fear doesn't leave. Here's where it gets darker. Joseph starts noticing things. Footsteps behind him on his walk home. Shadows outside his window. Letters arrive, unsigned, written in code. He can't read them, but the message is clear: someone's watching. Eliza begs him to leave New York. He refuses. "We've got nowhere to go," he tells her. But the pressure builds. Customers stop coming. Friends avoid him. One night, he finds a symbol carved into his shop door, a cross with a circle at the center. It's not random. He'd seen it before, in the coded letters. It feels wrong. Let's pause. You're Joseph Baker. It's 1871. You've printed something you shouldn't have. Now you're a target. Your shop's ruined, your family's scared, and symbols are showing up at your door. What do you do? Run? Fight? Joseph tried to fight. He went to a journalist, Thomas Nast, who'd been exposing Tweed in cartoons. Joseph showed him the coded letters, the symbol. Nast listened, took notes, but warned him. Tammany doesn't forgive. That was the last time anyone saw Joseph Baker. He vanished in December 1871. No body, no trace. His shop was empty, the door swinging open. Eliza said he'd gone to meet someone at midnight, someone who promised answers. She never saw him again. The baby cried all night. Tammany Hall fell a year later. Tweed was arrested. The machine crumbled. Those leaflets, the ones Joseph printed, were the spark. But Joseph wasn't there to see it. Some say he was killed, his body dumped in the East River. Others think he ran, started over somewhere far away. But there's a third theory, one that doesn't let go. Joseph was a printer, but he had a secret. He'd been experimenting with codes, ways to hide messages in his work. Back then, it was just a hobby. He'd etch tiny symbols into typed blocks, invisible unless you knew where to look. The cross with a circle? It was his mark. Historians found it years later, in old Tammany documents, hidden in the margins. Joseph wasn't just printing leaflets, he was leaving clues. Clues someone didn't want found. A researcher in 2023, digging into Tweed's archives, noticed something strange. That symbol, the cross with a circle, kept showing up. In bank ledgers, in police reports, even in modern tech. It's in the early code of Tor, the anonymity network. A hidden signature, passed down through time. Let's talk 2025. You're online, using tools to stay private, Tor, VPNs, encrypted apps. Ever wonder where they started? Joseph Baker's codes, his obsession with hiding the truth, might be part of it. But here's the chilling part. That symbol, the cross with a circle, isn't gone. It's been spotted in dark web forums, in hacked government files, even etched into a building in DC last year. The researcher who found it, a woman named Sarah Klein, posted her findings online. Then she stopped posting. Her last message? It's not just history. It's still here. So, what happened to Joseph Baker? Was he silenced by Tammany Hall, or did he disappear to protect his family? Did he know what his codes would become? And that symbol, is it a relic or a warning? I don't have the answers. Maybe you do. Look around. Check the corners of your world, the apps, the streets, the shadows. Maybe Joseph's story isn't over. Maybe it's just beginning. Thanks for staying with me. This one's heavy, I know. Drop a comment. What do you think happened to Joseph? Have you seen that symbol, the cross with a circle? If you want more stories like this, hit subscribe. The fire's still burning, and I've got more to tell.